Carnival Cruise Line just failed a big test, and I'm shocked. Hey everyone, what's up? This is Jordan with JJ Cruise. Thank you so much for clicking into the video today. Well, today we're going to talk about a topic that I just saw online that completely shocked me. And I wanted to run over here to YouTube to share some of my thoughts on this, but also get your thoughts, because I think some of you sitting at home might have more information, a little bit more intel than what I have. And I'll tell you everything here in just a minute. But before we get into that, I do just want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. If you love this YouTube content and you want to see more of it, please hit that subscribe button. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you are a Carnival cruiser, or let's be honest, even if you're not a Carnival cruiser, you know who John Heald is. John Heald is Carnival Cruise Line's loyalty ambassador, and he has a mega following over on Facebook. There's always interesting topics going on his Facebook page, and John is one of the best people on Facebook at engaging his audience. He puts out polls, he asks questions. I think that the beards, which are the executives that he refers to over at Carnival Cruise Line, really lean on him and utilize him to gather information so that they kind of know what they should be doing in terms of the direction that they should be going for a variety of topics regarding the cruise line. 2 days ago, John put out a series of surveys about destinations, just about where people prefer to travel to and where they prefer to go. And the first couple of surveys really were not that surprising. The number one destination that Carnival cruisers like to go to is Grand Turk. Now, Grand Turk is beautifully stunning. Turks and Caicos is incredible. I have always been a really big fan of Turks and Caicos, so I wasn't surprised to see that out of all of the ports in the Caribbean, Carnival cruisers prefer to go there. But as I'm reading through these destination-based questions, one stuck out to me. And honestly, if I worked for Carnival Cruise Line, the responses would make me physically sick. John asked where you, the Carnival cruiser, would prefer to spend a sunny day at port. And there was 4 options underneath this question. The first was Celebration Key, which is their new private island that is the rival to Perfect Day at Coco Cay. The second one was Half Moon Cay, which is, of course, their other private island that's kind of underdeveloped and it just has a lot of beautiful beaches. And then there was Princess Cay, which is Princess's private island, but all of the Carnival brands visit that private island. And the last option was Nassau. And of course, you know, Nassau is one of the busiest ports in the world. 2,100 people responded to this survey after 24 hours. That was when I saw the survey. And I was so shocked by the responses. And I want to try to figure out why the responses came in this way, but I want you at home to also tell me what you think. 65% of the votes went to Half Moon Cay, while only 25% of the votes went to Celebration Key. 5% went to Nassau, and then the last 5% went to Princess Cay. 65% of Carnival cruisers prefer their older, undeveloped island, Half Moon Cay, over their brand new massive island with water slides and eateries and beach clubs, Celebration Key. I have not been to Celebration Key, but I'm going to share why I think this is. This was meant to rival Perfect Day. If you've been to Royal Caribbean's main island, Perfect Day at Coco Cay in the Bahamas, you'll know that it's an incredible place. There's kind of options for everyone. If you want to spend money to ride water slides, go to a private beach club, be an adults only section, you can do that. If you want to get off and just do all the free stuff, meaning eat the free unlimited food, go to the pools, go to the swim up bar, maybe use your drink package, you have all of that as an option at Perfect Day. When they announced some of the offerings at Celebration Key that were going to be coming out, I could already see that there would be a lot of problems and struggles with this destination-based private island. The drink package does not work on the island. Not all of the food is included. There are so many ways that they can nickel and dime you. It is much harder to find fully all-inclusiveness at Celebration Key compared to Coco Cay. And I think Carnival cruisers are really not happy about that. Carnival Cruise Line is a budget cruise line that has gotten more expensive over the years, and there's been a lot of people that have complained about that. And that's true for all of the cruise lines. Cruising has gotten more expensive over the last 5 years. That is a truth that can be applied to every cruise line out there. And I think as prices raise, people expect there to be more included and not less. I also think for people that have been to Coco Cay and have kind of experienced this incredible built up private island experience, and then they turn and they come to Celebration Key, and well, it's just not the same. Carnival spent hundreds of millions of dollars building up Celebration Key, and for 65% of their base to say they would rather spend a day at Half Moon Key would be so disheartening and discouraging to those that worked to build this incredible destination-based private island experience. And after seeing something like that, I can't think that Carnival will continue to invest in large private islands that are built up over smaller private islands that might just have really beautiful beaches, beautiful waters, and allow for a more perfect beach day. Now, that is my own speculation or my own thoughts as to why people might like one better than the other. But I really want to hear from all of you that have been to Celebration Key so far, because I know there's a lot of people that watch this channel that have already been there. I want to know if you think that I'm on track or if I'm way off track. Maybe there's other issues about Celebration that I don't really know about or I haven't been educated about myself. I've watched tons and tons of videos and vlogs, and I've seen pictures, and it looks like a beautiful island. It looks like an island that personally I would like to go visit. I'm also not a beach person, so when there's a private island with a pool, you're gonna find me over there a lot faster than a private island that just has a beach. I know it's kind of a tough subject right now, but Royal Caribbean has this model. They have Perfect Day and they have Labadee. And I don't see the fanfare for Labadee that Perfect Day gets. So let me know in the comments below why you think this survey was so far off. I'm not surprised to see Nassau all the way at the bottom. Princess Key, I've been there. It's a beautiful island as well, but I think maybe a lot of Carnival cruisers haven't been there, so that might just be why that one did not make the list quite up as much. But boy, this survey opened up probably a lot of eyes and definitely made me think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jordan. This was JJ Cruise. Until next time, see ya. JJ.